Hello and welcome to Unit 418 here at 4600 Connecticut Avenue in Upper Northwest. We're located in the Wakefield neighborhood. Now, Wakefield is a neighborhood you don't hear very much about. It's not because it's not a lovely place to live, but it's sort of in this area that we commonly refer to as Forest Hills, Van Ness, Chevy Chase DC, Tenleytown. It's sort of located exactly in the middle of all of that, with Van Ness being to the south, Chevy Chase to the north, Forest Hills to the east, and Tenleytown to the west. So we're located in a lovely 2-bedroom, 2-full-bath condominium unit here. This unit was built in the 1960s. Obviously, it's seen a host of improvements since then, but we have good 1960s architecture, and one of the great things that you get is you get these really modern open spaces. So as you saw, we walked in, we have a nice little foyer entrance area that leads right into the living room. And then we have a great dining room. Obviously, you can seat 6 here, no problem. And that takes us right into the kitchen. But before we go into the kitchen, I want to just point out a couple things here. We have a great array of windows all over this unit. We've got it in the living room, in the bedroom, so you get tons of natural light. And then you also have these convectors right here. So people commonly ask in these buildings, do they have central air? This unit, technically we would say, does not have central air, but the way this building works is that the heat and the cooling is provided by the building. It's sent through a coil in here, and then a fan is blown over that coil to provide you with your heat or air conditioning. The beauty of that is that commonly in those buildings, this one included, all utilities are included, and that's a really nice thing because it really does fix your monthly expenses. The only real downside that I can say about the convectors is that it is a situation where the building dictates whether they're in heat mode or air conditioning. So on a 20-degree day like we have here in December, it doesn't matter because heat is something you would want, but obviously as we go from the winter to spring transition or from the summer to fall transition, sometimes there are a couple days where the building hasn't quite made the switch over, but overall they're really lovely. And the great thing about this unit is all the convectors have been replaced. So you don't have to worry about water issues or leaks or anything with this unit because convectors have been replaced. So with that, let's take a look at this kitchen. This kitchen was updated recently. We have a washer and dryer combo in the unit, in the kitchen. And the great thing about this kitchen is although it has not been put in last week, it is a few years old, it's really seen not a lot of use. As these owners, this is a second residence, and consequently they're not here as often as they originally anticipated, and plans change, and that's probably why this is on the market. With that, we go from the kitchen and we move into this pantry space, which is gigantic. I mean, you rarely see a pantry like this. This is a whole other room. And during COVID times, the owner, when he was living here, he actually used it as an office because it really does almost make for a den, barring the fact that it doesn't have windows. It does, you could spruce it up a little bit and make it a cute little office, nice wallpaper, some television. I think there are things you could do here to really utilize the space, but it's also the world's largest pantry in a condo. So we'll head right out through the main living area. We'll take our way over to the bedrooms. One of the nice things about the layout of this unit is you do have sort of your entertainment space here, and then you have your bedroom space on the other side of the unit. So it gives you a nice separation. If you have company, you're looking for privacy from your spaces, this really does hit that aspect, which is really nice when we think about the design of a unit. So as we come through this hallway, we come into the owner's suite all the way in the rear of the unit, and you'll see there is tons of space here. So again, you have the large windows, you have the convector providing you with your heat and air. It is controlled on a thermostat in each room, which is really nice. So if you like to sleep cooler and maybe you have somebody else living here who likes to be a little bit warmer, you do have those controls. And you obviously have tons of space for a bed, for furniture, sitting area. It's really lovely. And you have 2 updated bathrooms. So we'll take a look here. We've got great marble tile in it, a great shower enclosure, all glass, which just really gives a nice modern updated feel. This unit is pretty much turnkey. You're really not gonna have to make many improvements to this unit unless you just had some design styles. And of course we have our photographer, videographer, Ned. He is aspiring, but don't get too carried away. It's a work in progress. With that, we'll go right into the kitchen, into the closet. which again provides you with tons of storage. Coming just out through the hall, we go into the guest room. A little bit smaller, which is what we would expect when we talk about the primary suite versus the guest room. But again, you have tons of natural light. We're here right around noon today, so we're really in the middle of the day. The sun is above us, but you can see these rooms are really just washed in natural light. This is great if you're having guests over, maybe you have somebody living with you. Could also be well used as a closet or a den, which commonly these 2-bedroom apartments, the second bedroom is used as a auxiliary space more so than a bedroom. So, and then as you come through the guest room, you come right out to the hall where we have the hall bath. So this serves as both your powder room when you have guests over and then a second full bath. Again, it's been modernized and updated. You've got great porcelain tile with a glass inlay, new vanity with a marble top. And it's just, again, there's not much to worry about here. You move in, you enjoy everything it has. You're not taking on a renovation project right away, which is wonderful, honestly. So one of the great things about this building too is we do have a rooftop deck, which is a great amenity. This building is a little bit larger building, so you have a full service front desk, concierge. There is parking in the building, but there is currently a wait list, so just keep that in mind if you live here. There is maybe an opportunity to get parking if you'd like, but there's also parking locally available in the neighborhood. You can park on the street. It's not very difficult. So with that, that concludes our tour of 4600 Connecticut Avenue, Unit 418. If you have any questions about this unit, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a message, send us a text. We hope you enjoyed the tour, and I'm sure we'll see you on the next one. Thanks. A Wakefield. This is a do it again.